Titan, the Tata Group company that sells watches, eyewear and jewelry, had informed stock exchanges that it would buy 62% stake in online jewelry seller CaratLane for rupees 357 crore or $53 million. That puts the valuation of online jewelry seller CaratLane at rupees 576 crore. VC Circle had last week reported that this would mean the exiting investor Tiger Global would get just as much as it has invested in CaratLane over the last 5 years. Our data research platform VCCX shows that Tiger Global had invested a little over 52 million in CaratLane through 4 fundraising rounds in the company. The CaratLane bet didn't seem to have paid dividends to Tiger Global, the most active venture capital investor in the country, with a portfolio of 60 startups that includes Flipkart, Make My Trip, Quikr and Freshdesk. We did reach out to CaratLane to understand more about the transaction, but we are told that the company would not talk until Titan would announce its results, its quarterly results early next month. Some in the industry say that this has more to do with general skepticism around e-commerce investments. As we all know, Flipkart, the investors in Flipkart, the poster boy of Indian e-commerce, have marked down its valuation by as much as 40% in the recent months. This has had an impact on various e-commerce companies which operate on niche verticals of e-commerce industry. The CaratLane revenue grew 11% to rupees 141 crore for the financial year 2015-16. Besides online transactions, the offline stores too have contributed to the overall revenue of CaratLane. While the revenue from online transaction alone is not immediately available, the web traffic data shows that the web traffic, the monthly visits to CaratLane's site is declining when compared to the previous month. So, there's a 16% decline in the monthly visit to the CaratLane site according to web traffic data website SimilarWeb. While a number of company-specific metrics might have played its part in CaratLane's valuation, it's a strong pointer to the fact that e-commerce valuations have tempered.